Hello everyone, and welcome back to Captain of Industry. In the last couple of days, the game received a pretty sizable update, which is pretty much the perfect excuse to get back into it. So if you don't mind, we will do just that. Of course, we are going to start a new game, because the last series has been so long ago that I don't really feel like continuing it. Even though technically we could have, but let's just start a new one. Now, there is a new map called Armageddon, and it looks pretty interesting, so I think we will just go for it. Yeah, let's go for this one. Next one, we are going to use the default Captain difficulty, but we are going to fine-tune it a little bit. These are kind of a preset difficulty categories. We will customize them a little bit. So let's go over every single point one by one. Starting materials will be standard, mining yield will be standard, world mine deposits. Basically, standard is a lot already, but should we go for a little bit more? You know what? Might as well. Doesn't really matter in the long run, but I like to have a bit of a, bigger room. Now, this is new mechanic, mixed ore sorting. Before, basically, the trucks were loaded with the materials that were mined, and they were, just dumped rocks and dirt and ores into the hopper, and they were taken where they were needed. Now, if we enable this, we will have to sort these materials before they become usable. I think I will enable this to make it a little bit more interesting. Construction cost standard, deconstruction refund partial, research, maintenance, fuel consumption, settlement consumption all standard, vehicle out of fuel. I think they should stop working. It doesn't really make sense to just run them slower. Ship out of fuels. Stops working, I think. Pump out of water. This one definitely has to stop working because it doesn't make sense that it would just slow down. World mine out of unity stops. Consumer out of power stops. Yes, it's all the same. Now out of maintenance, I think I will leave it on slows down, because this will introduce a potential very serious death state for the game. If we just let the vehicle slow down, this will allow us to bounce back, basically. Starvation effect. Death by starvation. Yeah, I think so. Disease mortality rate standard, base health standard, pollution standard. Now, here's the next thing. Power for beds and storages. I think before this update, they were set as never consume. Now, basically, they can consume when we have extra power, but they will still operate if we are out of power. So basically, it adds a little bit of extra power over our consumption. Or we can set them to stop working if we have no power. Now, I think I will just leave it at consume if can. Solar power standard, contract profitability. Okay, the standard loan, standard weather, rain, farm, tree growth, unity generation, all standard, quick repair. Yeah, sure. Quick action cost. Oh yeah, standard, sure. So these are the settings that we are going to be using. And here we can name our game. Let's just go for, I don't know, YouTube Island, whatever. The game seed only really affects the weather generation and the way the world map is laid out, so it doesn't really make a huge difference. Let's just go for this, it doesn't really matter. So we will launch the game and I will see you when we are inside. And we are in the game. So let's pause right away so we can take a look around. We can press L to enable the layers. Let's see, we have a bit of coal right here. We have some oil, the iron is here, some groundwater, lots of limestone, some sand, and it seems the copper is what's going to lead us into the crater. And look at that oil deposit, that is a lot. Now this is a pretty big map. We have more coal here, more iron, a huge gold island, that's a lot. More limestone, no wait, is that, yeah, that's limestone. What is this? Oh, silver maybe? I don't know. White quartz, okay. It's been a while, so I might need a little bit of time to get back into it. Yeah, we have a lot of resources we can use. Another gold island. A lot of iron here. This one goes deep. And this copper as well. We might want to build a bridge pretty soon after we start. Yeah, we will have to be happy in this area for a little while. So let's see what we can do. First things first, we will of course need to make coal maker, because the only source of coal in the start is this little charcoal kiln. There we go. We can set up our blast furnaces for iron right away. I think we can put them here. Yeah, inputs will be on this side and output going to be here. Now, if you remember, these will output 24 molten iron per minute, and metal casters will only accept 12, so we will need 2 metal casters to actually accept the amount of materials. Let's see. Should we put them like this? No, I like to go this way. Come on. There we go. I think they will have to go 1 tile over, so we have some room for the exhaust. The exhaust is of course going to be a smokestack at the start. This one goes here. And now we just need to channel the molten metal into the inputs of the metal casters. There we go. A basic blast furnace. It's going to be fed with the coal from this charcoal kiln, and the iron will come from this abandoned communication station. It's going to be scrap at the start, but we should have enough to start mining, so that's great. Next up, we will need some power for the research. So we will put this right next to the shipyard's fuel input, so we can, you know, pipe them together. And these are all inputs, so we will need to place a storage here and then feed all of them individually. There we go. I think 2 research stations will be enough for the start. And there we go. We can put like so. Anything else? Yes, we will need a waste collection for the town. We can put it there. And we will need a place to actually dump the garbage. So we will put it here, I think. So we will need to build a ramp up to a small dump. That will do fine. And we will need to actually tell them to only use this place for garbage. So we will tell them to globally, they are only allowed to dump waste. Later on we will use mining towers to specify what they can dump where. Okay, and I think this is pretty much it. But before we start, I will get started on basic farming, construction. We should rush down the beacon as well. We will need vehicles and mining. The trading dock is also important. Basically, all the starting researches are very important. Bricks is not exactly important because we can use trading to get it, but you know, it's better if we make it ourselves. Basic diesel is extremely important. Storage, repairing the dock, synthetic rubber is also, yes. Captain office, I think I will keep it on the back burner for now. Construction tool and ramps. We will definitely need the conveyor belts and these new conveyor lifts. They are basically the belt equivalent of the vertical pipes, but they take up a little bit more room than the vertical pipes do. Fuel station would be nice, and the groundwater pump as well. Irrigated farms. You know, at this point we are basically just randomly researching. Oh yeah, we also have these new custom surfaces. They are basically ways to make things not just nicer, but I think they will also, if we have them, if we have the vehicles run on these surfaces, they will take less maintenance damage, so that is pretty nice. Anyways, at this point we will just go for researching everything until the first research tier upgrade. Yeah, I think we will have to go for this, and at this point we are ready to hunt pulls. And our trucks are now busy. So let's see, we should also get our tree harvester going, so we press H and start cutting down some trees. Somewhere in this middle area is what we will go for. Now, this tree harvester, as usual, will harvest the tree like so, but it cannot drop off the wood. To make it able to do so, we will need to give it at least one truck, but I think we will give it two, so it will work a little bit faster. So while one truck is busy moving the materials, the next one can be loaded as well. Oh yeah, don't forget that the charcoal kiln also needs an exhaust, so smokestack. There we go. Let's quick deliver this so this one can keep operating. And we have basic farming. We need to make sure that we put this down as soon as possible. Oh, pause because we have this one done. We can put this... yeah, we can put this here temporarily. Later on we will consolidate our farms a little bit better. One farm will be enough at the start. Oh yeah, also, maybe we should just go ahead and build our first housing district. Now, we finished our first tutorial objective, which was about the coal maker, assigning trucks to the tree harvester, harvesting trees, basically the setting up the iron processing. If we collect this, we will get extra 40 diesel, some extra construction parts. Basically, the tutorial is a good source of early materials. Let's see, we are still researching construction. I will put this one on the lower priority because it's not important at the moment. We need to make sure that we finish everything else. Thank you. Construction is now done, which unlocks the assembly. These received a little bit of a facelift. They used to be like a bit of like look like barns or something. Now they look like proper assembly machines. Okay, so let's see. Let's place down the first set of assemblers. Where should we put them? These hills are really messing with my layout, but I think we will put them here, and as this hill gets removed, we will continue placing them down. So for now, this one can go like this. This will be our construction parts factory, but we also have 2 more materials we can make. So we will place down 2 more assembly arrays. The first one will make mechanical parts, and the second one will make electronics. Great. This one, I think I will clone a couple of times to make things faster, because we will need a lot of construction parts at the start. Okay, let's see. Build assembly 1, yes. Dump waste, it's already possible. We took care of it. Maintenance. Okay. This is the next thing. Basic maintenance depot basic. This is what we will use to keep things in working order. Let's see. Yeah, don't build on the oil. We can put it here, I think. I like to build 2 right away, so we are future-proofing a little bit. Also, if you're new to the game, you can click on these little icons and they will open the encyclopedia entry for them. This is about designating dumping zones. If you want to learn the game, these are pretty okay, I think. Now, we finished waste dumping, so we can get 40 bricks and 20 construction parts. And these are working great. And we finished construction parts tutorial. We got some wood and vehicle parts, very good. Let's see. These should be high priority because we need to make sure that we keep things in working order. Also, should I double up the iron? I think it would make sense if we did so. Okay, the beacon is now good to go. This is how we get new citizens. Basically, if you don't know the lore of the game, there has been a big societal collapse, and we are basically trying to rebuild society. And to get more people, we will need to attract refugees who will find the island through the beacon. Let's see. This one is still building. Also, if you didn't know, we can use a resource called Unity to quick deliver the materials we have on the island. So we click this quick deliver button. We will use 0.3 Unity, which is this one up here, and then the trucks don't have to move the materials to it. It will be done automatically. And everyone is working hard. Vehicles and mining, very good. This unlocks, let's see. Now, ore sorting plant. This we will have to build before we start mining. But before we can start mining, we will have to make the actual vehicles. Let's put it here for now. This is where we can make the actual vehicles, like the pickup trucks, excavators, tree harvesters. For now we will need, yeah, let's make 2 excavators, and let's see, that's 80, 100, yeah, 3 more trucks. As for mining, we will need these mine control towers, not mind control, mine control. Yeah, let's just start going for the coal. We can put this tower right here. We can edit the area in which it will operate. We can enable the layers to look at the space we will need to cover, which is basically this much. Okay. And after that we will need another tower, I suppose. Another tower for the iron, which we can place... yeah, here will be okay. Now, we have the food production tutorial done. We can collect, get some extra potatoes and some construction parts. Anything else? I might as well place down the ore sorting. I think I will have it here. Sure. Maybe we should face it this way. Yeah. Maintenance is done. Get some extra materials as well. Trading. No, okay, let's see what's next. Unit storage. This is for... well, you can see what the body products are. Basically, what we can make in these kinds of assembly machines, we can store in these. I think I will put down the input materials for these, which we need to place like this. So this is the input, the green arrows, and the red ones are the outputs. These machines require 3 inputs: iron, wood and bricks. So we will place down 3 storages. The mechanical parts require only 1, so we will only place down 1. Electronics require 2, so we will place down 2. And also, we just unlocked vehicle parts constructions, so we will place down 1 assembly for that one. Yeah, we can put it here. And this one requires 3 materials, so we will place 3 unit storages. Also need to be the other way around. There we go. 3 storages. Okay, let's see what's coming next. Oh yeah, trading dock. This is what allows us to trade with our neighboring settlements. We can put it, yeah, next to the settlement. Like so. This one only requires 100 wood, so it should be quite easy to take care of. Next up, bricks production. Basically, let's see. To make the construction parts, we will need to use bricks, but later on we will be able to change this to concrete slabs, but at the start this will have to be bricks. Bricks are made out of dirt, so it's actually a pretty decent way to get rid of the dirt we are going to dig up in these mining operations. I think I will place it here. Yeah, sure. Or maybe flip it around like this, so the water input is on this side, because this looks like a good place for our first rain harvester. So we will put it here, sure. Yeah, we can put it, oh wait, it's exactly over that tree. In that case, we will put it like so. Yeah, then we will just need to pipe the water into this inlet. Now, this says that the average water collection is 4.7 per minute. It's a bit random because it all depends on the weather. Right now it's just cloudy. Anyways, this one requires 6, so technically we would need 2 rain harvesters to get the proper amount of inputs for the brick makers, but I think this will be fine. Also, we will need an exhaust. There we go. So bricks production is pretty much taken care of. And we have the first refugees. Apart from actually getting more people, they will also bring with them some materials. So they brought some copper, some rubber, iron scrap and diesel. That is very good. Now, we just finished building the ore sorter. We will need to tell it what to sort out. Basically, we can tell it to take care of iron ore, coal, dirt and rocks. Yeah, I think this will do. And this will... yeah, there we go. Iron will come out from here, coal, dirt and rocks. Later on we will have to build storages for these, but we don't have those unlocked just yet. Should I build the second iron smelting? Yeah, I think so. So we will just copy this whole thing and put it, flip it so it's mirrored. Should we mush them together? Yeah, might as well. But this one doesn't have to be high priority, so priority 10 will be just fine. I will leave the molten channels on high priority, that's fine. Now, basic diesel is what's next. We have more refugees, more materials, thank you very much. So, diesel. We have the oil right here, right? Right. So, we will need to make the first diesel in this basic distiller, which will require 54 units of oil per minute, and these oil pumps can give us 18, so we will need to place 3 oil pumps for 1 distiller basically. I think I will place them like so. There we go, and we can have the distiller on this side of the trees. Might as well line the inputs and outputs as best we can. So let's pipe in the crude oil. There we go. This process will not just give us diesel, but also give us some exhaust, which we can just vent out into the atmosphere. And also it will give us dirty water, or what it's wastewater to be more specific. Well, we cannot clean it at the moment, so we will just have to dump it into the sea, unfortunately. This will increase water pollution, and our air pollution is already pretty bad, but we cannot do anything about that right now. So let's see. we can do this. Like so. Yep. And we have fluid storage, so we can actually store the diesel we are making. Should I just put it here? No, let's have it somewhere to the side. Maybe, yeah, let's put it here. And feed it like so. Next up we have storages. Basically we just unlock the last one, the loose storage, which is what we will need for these kinds of things. Loose materials like dirt, stone, things like that. So we will put this one and this one here. We have the other two on the other side. Later on we will use belts to move the materials into those storages. Let's see, let's speed up one of these so we can take care of this particular tutorial objective. Are these working? Yes, they are. Should we give them a unity boost to make them work faster? Not really, because I don't think we can cope with the iron production. Yeah, let's just leave them as they are. Okay, next up is copper refinement, but before we do that, let's open this storage and tell it to start storing wood. There we go. If we cannot put the wood in the assemblers, they will put it in here, which will allow us to actually trade that wood for some bricks later. Refugees are coming in. Need to keep an eye on the number of people we have, because we don't want to overpopulate our settlement. Now, copper refinement. Copper refinement is done in the blast furnace. I think we might... let's see, the copper is pretty far away. Over this little ridge. Can we actually drive over this? I don't think so. Yeah, we will have to go around. Either way, this will have to go here, I think. So, let's see. Yeah, this will give us 24 molten copper. This is still 12. Now, simply casting the molten copper will give us impure copper. We cannot use it. To make it usable, we will have to make it run through the electrolysis machine, which will basically get rid of all the rest of the impurities. So, we will first put this here. Then the molten stuff goes into these casters, like so. There we go. This one goes like this. We will get rid of the exhaust. There we go. And we will put the electrolysis machine, yeah, like this, I think. Can we? I think we can, but just to be sure, I will do this instead. Maybe one step over. Yeah, like this. We will use belts to belt in the copper later, and then we will need a source of water for the electrolysis. Later on we will be able to use acid, which, let me show you. Basically, right now we are feeding in 24 units of impure copper, but only get 19.5 units of proper copper out of it. Later on we will be able to use acid instead of water, which will make it a 1-to-1 ratio basically. But for now, this will have to do, unfortunately. So let's just put the rain harvester as close to the trees as we can. And then feed the water into the inlet. There we go. This is pretty far away, so yeah, this will take a while. So copper refinement is good to go. Next up, we will need to store wood in this one. Should I give the... where is the tree harvester? Is it going for refuel? No, doesn't look like it. Anyways, we just unlocked ship dock repair. Basically, we can repair this ship dock. But I think that one can wait a little bit. Where is the tree harvester? Oh, there you are. So let's keep an eye on it. Yeah, it's pretty much working around the clock, so it will not make a big difference if we add one more truck to it. What we can do instead is maybe... We are running low on iron because it doesn't have the coal, which will have to come from this one. So yeah, it's all down to the tree harvester. Now refugees, we still have enough room, so that's fine. Keep them coming. The next thing we can do is first get rid of this. So, rubber maker. Basically, we can use diesel and some coal to make some rubber. I think I will put it right here. Maybe on this side. Yeah, so we can actually feed it the coal later. We will feed it through a pipe. Yeah, this will do. So this will actually store diesel. Let's make sure we tell it that it can. And this rubber maker will also produce dirty wastewater. So we can, yeah, until here, go up by 1, go over by 1, and come down again and feed it into the waste pipe. Yeah, this will do. Okay, we have 20 wood in the storage. We just need 20 more and we will be ready to start trading. Okay, now we have the wood that we can use for trading. This one we can do by pressing tab and opening the world map. We have a settlement already discovered, and in this settlement we can trade for some things for another things. Let's see. Yeah, we will have to use wood, but we just use the wood that we had in the storage, so we will have to wait a little bit. There we go, 24. Yeah, this will be enough for one trade. There we go. And this unlocked. I mean, not unlocked, but finished up this tutorial. And we already had a couple of things queued up. We just needed to finish that one. So we also finished the population growth. We can collect on that one. Okay, we can keep building. Refugees are keeping coming in. And that's great. We still have some room, so we can leave the beacon on for now. this is still standing still because we have no source of dirt at the moment. For that we will need the vehicle depot, because that is the only source of the excavators we have. Also, let's see. Yeah, I think I will actually build one more mining tower. Put it here, for example. And we will use this tower to get rid of this little hill. Yeah, until now. Until this point. We will also need to set the mining designation, so simply telling it where it can operate is not enough. We will also need to tell it what to do. So we will tell it to level down this area, basically. There we go. And since we have the ability, we might as well tell the other towers what to do. We will tell this tower to start carving into this hill right here until this point, I think. This will be okay. And this one can go... Yeah, might as well just go as big as we can. So you will have to go and mine out the iron mountain until here. Yeah, this looks okay. Next up, the oil production is starting to take shape. Okay, refugees, we still have some room, so that's fine. Now, construction parts 2. Should I build construction parts 2? Because no, I don't think we will need them at this very moment. Plus, I would like to get rid of this hill before we do so. Yeah, that would be nice if we had that area to build on. Or maybe... no, let's just wait a little bit. What's next? Ramp for vehicles. Basically, these ramps will allow us to build ramps over belts and pipes and things like that, so the vehicles can get around. If you build a pipe that is 2 levels higher than ground level, the smaller vehicles can actually pass under those pipes, but bigger ones will not be able to do so, so we will have to use these ramps for those. What's next? Okay, so we can set up the storages for these. So we will need wood, we will also need iron plates, and for now we will need bricks. For this guy we will need iron. For this one we will need, let's see, copper and rubber. And for this one we will need iron, mechanical parts and electronics. So iron, mechanical parts and electronics. I suppose we could build, where is it? Here they are. I suppose we could build the storages for the maintenance depots as well. In fact, we really should. So we just need 2 at the moment. One is for mechanical parts and the other is for electronics. Okay, refugees, we have room for one more wave. 191 out of 210. So we have room for one more batch, basically. Okay, the vehicle depot is done. Now we have these excavators. I think we already have two. Yeah, we already have two. So we will give the order for one to go to the coal mine. The other one can go to the iron mine. And we will have to give them some trucks to work with. So we will have to sacrifice some of them. This will only leave 3 to work with in the general island logistics. But we are already making some extra, so I think it will be okay. Also, the next thing we can do is enable iron ore usage in the furnace. Right now we are using the iron scrap from that abandoned communication station. With this we can use iron ore. Unfortunately, this will also produce slag. This we will have to get rid of. Also, we can do the same with for the other one. And let's not forget that this one has to use copper. Yep, this is okay. How are you doing? This will require some coal before it will start producing, but everything else is basically good to go. How are we doing on diesel? Oh, that's fine, we still have almost 500 units, so it wasn't exactly critical. Okay, this one will be stone or rock. And we will have to keep this one empty all the time. This is very important. So this will be dirt, empty all the time. This will be iron, once more empty all the time. And this will be coal, as usual, empty all the time. Okay, stop. We just had the next migrant wave. This will put us 205 out of 210. We will not be able to house the next wave, so we will have to turn off the beacon. The next one is conveyor belts. Now, to build conveyor belts, we will have to actually build the construction parts too. So this will have to wait a little bit. Anyways, I think I will prioritize the vehicle parts factory, so we can start making some extra vehicles, because right now our trucks are extremely busy. This is the highest level of busyness, so we will have to make sure that they can actually do what we need them to do. Now, since our last series of this game, this is something new. Now we can actually put mixed materials in the pickup trucks. So this truck actually has 9 units of dirt, 6 units of stone, and 5 units of iron ore. Normally they could just dump these individually, but with this update we will have to sort these things out in this facility. And it is all sorted. We have dirt, iron ore, coal will come in a little bit, I suppose, and some rocks. How is the... Okay, we will need to prioritize this one as well, because we will need coal. Let's see, what did we unlock? Yeah, the vehicle ramps we don't need right now. Pad conveyors, I suppose we should lay them down. Or at the very least, we can lay down the one for the iron factory, the mechanical parts factory. For these ones, we are going to use those new conveyor lifts, I think. Just so we can see how they look like. I tested them already in a, off-camera game. They will pretty much take up the same amount of room than the bad layout I came up with in the last series. But, just for the sake of seeing new things, we will actually use the conveyor lifts. Anyways, iron ore mining is now finished. We can collect on the rewards, that's great. Let's see. Oh yeah. We will definitely need to prioritize the construction of the liquid dump. Because right now, the diesel production is at a standstill, I bet. Yes, it is. So we will need to prioritize the construction of this and the pipe. Yeah, we need 16 more construction parts. Also, look at the pipes. Now they have different colors based on the materials that are being conveyed through them. So this is the crude oil, it's black. Fuel is kind of an orangish color. Wastewater is brown. I think it's pretty great. I was hoping that we could, you know, do this basically manually, but this is fine as well, I think. Anyways, we should have the wastewater coming. Yeah, there it is. It is being emptied out, and diesel production is now good to go. What's next? Oh yes, the slag dumping. I think I will build. Now I am not 100% sure, but I think the developers fixed the little trick I've been using until now, and we might have to build this tower. For now I will turn it off, pause the construction, and double check that this is actually the case. In previous games we could actually dump things without actually building the tower. This might have changed since then. Anyways, we will see, I suppose. So, this tower, we cannot dump waste here. People like to use waste as a way to build out the coast. It doesn't really sit well with me. Even in the older versions of the game where it didn't happen, now dumping waste actually produces pollution which will impact the health of the citizens. But even if it wasn't so, I don't like it. Anyways, to build out the coast, we will have to dump some rocks. We can dump slag. Should we dump the dirt? How is the sorting machine? It's completely empty, so I don't think we will need to dump dirt at the moment. It seems, where is it? Yeah, the brick factory can actually keep up with the dirt usage, for now at least. Now we will need to designate a dumping zone for the dirt, I mean for the coast. Should I go one level lower? Usually I don't really worry about layering a layer of dirt on top of our coastal dumping, so I don't think I will worry about this either, on this instance either. So we can do just this. Basically, if we have any rocks or slag we can dump, the trucks will bring it here and dump it into the sea, and it will create a new landmass we can build on. Well, as long as we don't have to finish building this mining tower. I guess we will see over time. Basically, we have no other destination for the rocks at the moment, so if this one fills up, we will know if we have to build that particular building. And we will quick build this pipe, and that's all we can do. Do we have any... only 16. Might as well queue up. Let's see, how many rocks do we have? We have 12 at the moment. for now I will build 4 more. And as we are making new vehicle parts, they will take it there and build new trucks, so we can actually cut down on the the logistics backlog. Let's see, this one is technically yeah, we might have to, let's see. Yeah, the rock is, I think, building up, so we will have to build this tower. Sure, let's just go for it. Once we are done dumping into the sea here, we don't have to do anything, we can just edit the area. It doesn't matter where the area is. We can designate this area, for example. It doesn't really matter how close it is to the tower. So we can actually repurpose this tower at a later date. And our little garbage dump is starting to build up. Well, we still have quite a bit of room, so it's not exactly an emergency. Plus later on we will dig all this garbage up and burn it, so that's fine. Now we have the conveyor lifts. For now I will build it out for the what's it called? Construction parts factories. So we will build them like so. We will build one here, like this, and then we will build another one that is one level higher. No, wait. We will build it here, like so. This one will go on the second one. There we go. This will go like this. Yeah, so the first one will be ground level, the second one will be one level up, and last one level up above that. So we will do this. No, wait. Let's start on the furthest outlet. There we go. The next one will come out here, go one level up, and join up with the conveyor lift. There we go. And the last one come out to the same place. Yep. And join up with the lift. Now for a re-belt setup, this is basically the same amount of room that our old layout used. But for applications where we have more than 3, this will be more space efficient way of doing it. For example, when we are doing advanced furnaces, this will be very useful. Now we will build one more mine control tower. Oh wait, we already have it, that's fine. Yeah, we just finished processing. Didn't we have this one before? Oh no, we had the slag dumping, which means we actually, yeah, we are starting to build out the coastline. That's great. We also finished the brick production. How was this not finished before? Oh well, doesn't matter. Or maybe it was prerequisite for the slag dumping. Does the brickwork make slag? No. Anyways, let's finish building this. Okay, let's just prioritize it. And I will build one more excavator. And then we can... let's see. Yeah, let's just cancel it. Build the excavator and then we can do the trucks. 3 more, right? No, just 2 more. Okay, so this excavator will be responsible for getting rid of this hill. For now, we will only do this area, and then later the rest of the hill. So it should be coming out of the vehicle depot any second now. Well, 30 more %. And it is done. There we go. We will assign it to this one. For this application, I will only give it one truck. Doesn't really have to be fast. Plus the sorting is right here, so that's fine. So we will level out this area, and after that we will do the rest of the hill. Also, yeah, water, the tree harvesting is starting to catch up, so I think I will designate a bit more. Let's just finish this corner of the island. Sure. Yeah, after we are, you know what? Let's make it a little bit faster. I just want to make it so that we can actually build the construction parts 2 factory as fast as possible. So we are just going to concentrate on this particular spot, and then we can do the rest. Anyways, now it is asking us to build. Okay, we have the groundwater pump, that's great. So it is asking us to build a unit storage for the construction parts. We are going to enable blueprint mode, which is this one. From now on, if we place down something we want to build, it will start post. So if we do this, these are white instead of this blue, meaning they will not be built automatically. We will have to unpause them to actually start building them. 6 should be enough, I think. Yeah, I think 6 will be okay, and then later on we can upgrade them to make them faster, so yeah, sure. This will do. And we can build a unit storage for the output, which we will place right here. And then we can actually build a conveyor belt going into that storage. Okay, we are going to unpause the actual unpause, not Unity. There you go, and we will unpause this storage. This will have to store construction parts. Now, because we are using the conveyor belts, they will automatically feed into the storage, so we can set this to be emptied out all the time. That's great. How are you doing? You are almost good to go. Yeah, this will be done in no time. In fact, I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we can actually build. And for now, I will only build assembly 1. So we can put it here. You will give us construction parts 2. And you will be prioritized. Let's see. Oh, that's fine. So this will require construction parts 1 and electronics. So this is a 2 ingredient process. We will put it. Wait. Easier if we. Oh, never mind. We don't have those storages yet. So 2 storages go here. One of them is construction parts 1, the other is electronics. For now I will leave them paused because the trucks can take care of the deliveries. And quick build. Great. Let's just fill it up, and I think that will be pretty much the end of the episode. So we have the electronics inside. 40 of them, great. Now we just need the construction parts. Any second now. Also, how are we doing on rubber? We still have 200, so this is not critical. Diesel is doing fine. Also, I think I will... we are not going to repair it just yet, but I will tell this to be kept empty at the highest priority. So whatever is inside the shipyard will be used first. Also, I will build a fluid storage next to the shipyard, facing this way. We can put one outlet to go towards the shipyard, the other towards the diesel generators. Very good. We can unpause this one. As for power, we are... where is it? Yeah, we still have quite a bit of headroom, so that's great. And we have the fuel station. Might as well make that the last thing we do for today. So we can put the fuel station... that's the output. Yeah, we can put it here. We can make it go like so. Let's see, this one has the coal input, so you know what, I don't really mind having the coal being delivered by trucks, so we will just do this. We will unpause this. Now the purpose of the fuel station is that right now, if the excavators run out of fuel, they will have to go to the nearest fuel source, which is right here, or in the case of the coal, maybe it's the shipyard. So this will cut into the production times quite a bit. But with the fuel station, we can assign it a truck, and that truck will load up on fuel, take it to the excavators and keep them going that way. Anyways, we will make rubber out of coal for now. There we go. So fuel station is done. Okay, this one is done, so I will tell it to stop mining this one and mine. Yeah, just like this is going to be fine. What is causing this to be lighter yellow? What doesn't matter. So we have construction parts 2 coming as soon as it is supplied with construction parts 1. Also, yeah, we will need to tell these to accept manual input at least until these are done. Yeah, I think this is pretty much it for this episode. So yeah, I think we will leave it here for today. So thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support the channel a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will allow you to watch these episodes earlier. And thank you for watching. Until next time, I will see you later. Thank you and goodbye.